Whoa. Oh, there it is. Okay, Yacht Club. YOT Club Games. So this is Shovel Knight King of Cards. It's not out yet, but they sent me a copy, and they said basically don't do any big spoilers before the game comes out. So I emailed them back, and I said, hey, can I stream the first, like, 2 hours of it? And they said, sure. So, no problem. The game comes out in a week. So I'm gonna do this stream now, and then I'll stream more of it next week. So we can take a look at it early. This is the final, I guess the final installment of the Shovel Knight DLC. The, multiplayer mode, too, I have, but I'm not gonna check that out tonight. But, like, they did, yeah, so it's this. So this is King of Cards. I streamed every other Shovel Knight, and I can't believe we're going on, what, 4 years that Shovel Knight is still happening? So I think they're working on a 3D game now. That seems to be the rumor. But yeah, the other thing is called Shovel Knight Showdown. And this is the Steam version. 5 years of Shovel Knight. Jesus Christ. But yeah, this is King of Cards. Let's take a look. I've obviously enjoyed all of Shovel Knight to the point where this is exciting. No, not Vinny. Yeah. Alright. I don't know which one I liked best so far. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. Spectre Knight was good. That might have been my favorite. By all appearances, peace has flourished. Carefree new pastimes have taken hold. Card game called Joustus has swept the land, and with it, word of a great tournament. Presiding over the contest are the 3 Joustus judges. These wise kings have been chosen to spread joy and unity. This contest is of great interest to King Knight. For though some call him a fool who plays at king, even fools know this. Whoever defeats all 3 Joustus judges will win an incredible treasure and be crowned King of Cards. I wonder if Gwent is actually in this game. Competing for the Joustus crown is no simple matter, but King Knight schemes, undeterred, toward a kingdom of his own. The end. Hey, is this a prequel? Or is this, like, a direct follow-up to after Shovel Knight? Because they've all been prequels, no? Prequel like Spectre. Okay. Oh, King Knight, like, bashes into his foes? Plague Knight, it was an alternate story, not a prequel. Okay. I suppose all of these could have been alternate stories if they so chose. But I like how they redesign levels to fit each character a little bit better. I also like how each character plays differently. If I'm not mistaken, Spectre Knight, I played that one on the Switch. Was that just around when the Switch first came out? God, that was 2.5 years ago. What the fuck? It was a launch title. Right, okay. Time flies. Yeah, I still have the treasure trove on my Switch. And this is Steam, so my Shovel Knight collection is all over the place. There is no conformity to my Shovel Knights. But yeah, it's a solid series. I mean, I've enjoyed pretty much everything they've done, and I think it also speaks to... I'm sure they enjoy making this stuff, but it also speaks to the idea of maybe playing it a little safer with your stretch goals for Kickstarter. Otherwise, you'll be developing for the same game for 5 years. I wonder if Iga is going to be making Bloodstained 2 anytime soon, or if he's going to be delivering for Bloodstained 1 for the next 3-4 years. And again, I'm not saying it's like a huge detriment. Let me lower this game a little bit, even though it's already at 30%. I think it's fine, but... wouldn't it be great? Since the beginning, I've been saying how great it would be. Oh, that's penises. I've been saying how great would it be if Shovel Knight went into Shovel Knight 64 after this. Maybe it wouldn't be great for everyone, but I think that would be great, too. I would love it. Just seeing what Shovel Knight would look like in a 3D setting like that. And also... the silliness, like the N64 tropes. Maybe we don't need the fog, but everything else would be just fine. You get the gritty reboot later. You could get the Wii version. Okay, never mind the Wii version. We don't want the Wii version with motion controls. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so clearly I'm not understanding this. Super Shovel Knight, that would be cool. Deliberately stiff control and bad camera? No, 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 no. I mean like a good version of an N64 game. Because there are good N64 games that don't have stiff controls and bad camera. And now we see the brain rots in chat. Name one. Banjo-Kazooie. False. Oh. Oh, alright. Oh, wrong. Oh, okay, well, you can go fuck yourself then. Oh, okay, cool. Got it. I get this now. I see what we're doing. Cool, alright, awesome. I guess I deserve this because during the previous game, I told a chat member that his opinions were, like, objectively wrong. So wait. Are we saying that Banjo-Kazooie has bad camera and does not play well? Who really? Oh, that's interesting. It has bad camera. It's not worse than Mario 64. I think it's very functional. Vinny, Banjo is terrible. Oh man, I love this chat tonight. What are we doing? Chat, I'm trying to enjoy the Shovel Knight game. Oh, I see what I have to do there. Okay. Alright. Let's see, what other N64 games don't play like shit? What other I opened Pandora's box. I don't understand. Oh, I get it. I have to get the top one, then bottom left, then bottom right. Okay. Superman 64. Mario 64? I can't do that. Vinny, too many zoomers because Halo Reach. Oh, okay. I see. Alright. Video game wars have commenced, everybody. No one's opinions mean anything, and the points don't matter. Star Fox 64, that's a good answer. I guess it's not a platformer, but it has good camera and good controls. Blast Core? I don't know if I agree with that. Shadows of the Empire? I don't agree with that at all. There's got to be more than just Banjo-Kazooie on the N64. Oh, I see. That's how you play this game. Ocarina of Time. I think Ocarina of Time plays very well. The camera's very limited. Perfect Dark is a first-person shooter. Jet Force Gemini, I don't agree with that one. Jet Force Gemini, I felt was very awkward. Diddy Kong Racing? What's a racing game? Okay, we need to further clarify this, because genuinely, without calling each other babies or bitches or fuck you, okay, and that's my bad. I apologize for that, chat, even though you kind of deserved it a little bit. But without any of that, my fellow babies, I'm going to ask you a question. Platformers only. Which games on the N64 to this day have aged well that you can go back and play them and it still plays great? Okay, Mystical Ninja 64, Rayman 2, Kirby 64. Well, that's a 2D side-scroller type game. Conker, yeah. Paper Mario, I don't know if I would count that. Conker had some pretty rough camera at times, though. The weird thing is now I'm arguing against my own original argument. But I still wouldn't say none. I feel like that's unfair. Glover? I don't really like Glover's camera all that much. Maybe this is me, but... Oh my god. It's not unfair if it's true. DK64? Yeah. You know what? I'll agree that DK64 was a platformer that played pretty well, had a decent camera. I think the rest of the game had problems, but it doesn't hurt to go back to play. Mischief Makers, again, that's another, you know, isometric. I'm talking like 3D. I mean, do we have a list of PlayStation games that have aged well in the control and camera department? This isn't like a console wars, like Nintendo versus Sony kind of thing, is it? Metal Gear Solid, that's not a platformer. Spyro? Why are we console warring? That's weird. Earthworm Jim 64. Ape Escape? I never played Ape Escape. I've heard that one's still pretty good. Spyro and Ty are still both quite playable today. More playable than Banjo-Kazooie. That's just gonna go down to personal opinion. Klonoa. Ty is the wrong generation. Notice I've been playing this game for 25 minutes and I've talked about it for about 3 minutes. That's my fault. I shouldn't have engaged in silliness. Okay, how about this? I'm going to assemble and compile the information I've acquired from chat. It's N64 has no good games, PlayStation has no good games, and Shovel Knight 64 should never be made. Alright. Well, we're all on the same page. Good chat. However, I believe Yacht Club is actually hiring for a 3D game. He stepped on a landmine. I can't believe that was a landmine. That's a weird fucking landmine to get stuck on. If a Hat in Time can work, then I feel Shovel Knight 64 can too. Oh, I think it would also probably be, let's take the lessons of what sucked about games from this time and, you know, figure out how to make them better. Figure out how to actually do it right. Hat in Time did it. I mean, also, look at the Spyro trilogy that was re-released. That game... It does hold up. Spyro holds up, but there were like some improvements in terms of like camera control, right? Or oh, am I imagining that? Or no? Oh, I see. The green... Oh, I see. Green prevents you. Only... Oh, yep. Yep. So, green wall, no spin. I really... This is a completely different thing than I'm used to. Like, the other characters also had their weird quirks, but King Knight is definitely... This is like a... I have to, like, rewire my stupid brain real quick. So, let me do that. I'll be right back. Rewiring brain. Need Crystal Head vodka. Vinny, Final Fantasy VII is objectively terrible. Says a chat member. You know what? That's good bait. It's tasty. But I think I'm done arguing with chat tonight. I don't really care. Like what you want. That's okay. Vinny, but what if people are wrong? Well, then they need to be known that they're wrong. They have to be taught. Otherwise, how could they stay wrong? You're wrong, Mario! Vinny, people only say this stuff to piss you off. You know that, right? Yes, most of it, I believe, is that. But there is some of it. I do think that there is enough truth in the fact that N64 games haven't aged well, that was not bait. I believe that's a real thing that people believe. And, truth be told, a lot of them haven't. So, that's why I wanted to at least try to find... I wanted to find some N64 games that don't play like shit. And I still think Banjo-Kazooie is really good. I would also recommend the Xbox version of Banjo-Kazooie because the frame rates are better. Same for Perfect Dark, but you get what I'm saying. Someone said, honestly, I don't think the N64 controller was the best. Well, if they ever do a Shovel Knight 64 type game, thank God it won't use that monstrosity. N64 controller was innovative because of the analog stick. And I have fond memories of the Rumble Pack and all that stuff. But as a controller, like going back to it now, not into it. The configurations were really annoying. The fact that, like, if games wanted to use the D-pad, you have to like reach your whole fucking hand over and like get a carpal tunnel. No thanks, man. I will say the DualShock 2 is such a good controller that Sony doesn't want to make a new one to this day. That's gotta say something. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I agree with that. I mean, little iterations here and there are nice, though, and they've done that. But chat, at this point, every controller is good. The Xbox One controller is good. The Pro controller for the Switch, expensive, is really good. The DualShock for the PS4 and probably PS5 is going to be good. The Steam controller exists. Oh yeah, the Joy-Cons. I don't know if I like the Joy-Cons, but they do what they have to do, especially when they're attached to the system. Oh, my little prince, do you return to save the day with the ingredients I requested?
Mother! So I am no prince. I am a king. And mother kings have subjects who do their bidding for them.
Oh, my precious love, those are rats, not subjects.
My rats are loyal to the last. They're my starter subjects, part of my grand plan. I must acquire a Joustus deck and be declared the king of cards. This is far more important than errands.
I don't like this voice anymore. Well, you can't rule on an empty stomach. Please, my valiant knight, eat. Yes. Permanently gain 1 health. Oh, that's... okay. Yes. Oh, this is... it's kind of nice. King Knight would be like a pro League of Legends streamer if he were born now. Or like 20 years ago. Oh, my little pumpkin pauldron prince, you look so handsome. You'll make a wise and noble king. Sweetie, have you brought some coin? I'd love to cook for you. Oh, I don't have enough coin for that, my friend. Vinny, any opinions on the Steam controller? I can tell you. I have an opinion. I know, so some of you don't want to hear it. But I'll tell you, it is not a controller I like. I think it's worth the $5 because you might like it. But mine started leaking oil. That is my my story I tell every time we talk about this controller. I never got used to it, and it got real oily. Yep, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. I don't know if it was because of the haptic feedback, like circles. I think I have it here somewhere. Let me just take a look in here. I never fully used it for games that probably would have benefited the most from it, and as a result, it ended up kind of going to waste. But then there was a weird crack that appeared along one of the analog feedback. What do you even call it? It's like an analog circle pad. There was like a crack that appeared, and I started fucking feeling oily like lube on the controller. And the trackpad, yeah, then I cleaned it, and then it happened again, and I just gave up. And I did not do anything to it. I didn't like manhandle it or roughhouse it like a ruffian or anything like that, you know? I just played the fucking games, and poorly. I know it's probably good for games like SimCity, or what's that game? City Skyline. Are you sure the battery didn't pop? Well, I mean, it was still playable. Top-down games. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I really, really wanted to like that controller because some people said it was like the way of the future. Which I guess Valve is not making it anymore. So... neat idea, worth a shot. I remember seeing like articles and YouTube videos about how... why is analog like the most accurate? People need to reprogram their minds, man. People are... it's not that the controller's bad, it's that you're bad. That was the kind of stuff I was seeing online around the time that controller came out. But the truth is, it depends on you. You might like the controller. You might click with it. You might like it for a couple games. I didn't. I know a lot of people who didn't. Could it have to do with conditioning? I mean, I feel like the analog, the DualShock, the design of the controller that we have now, like that double analog stick controller, is the result of not some kind of like insidious conditioning, but rather the fact that it's the best thing for the job and has evolved kind of naturally over time. It's the best general purpose controller. Yeah. It works well for what it does, and you know what? Some things it doesn't work as well for. I mean, I still don't think first-person shooters are at their best with a controller. You can do it. I mean, that's pretty it's pretty telling that if you're gonna do cross-platform, you need auto assist. You know, you need like aim assist to compete with people playing with mouse and keyboard. And that's not even like elite gamer shit. That's just the fact that we're using a thumb that was meant to grab bananas and apples and like, you know, transport heavy like sticks from one side of the forest or village to the other. You know what I mean? And we're using it for like precision within degrees of like cuntometer motion. So to me it makes sense that it wouldn't be as good for certain experiences. What you're saying is we need banana-shaped controllers. We need motion control, like the Wii, like a joystick, so that I can play Monkey Ball Banana Blitz the way God intended. The arcade cabinet for Monkey Ball does have a banana controller. That is not surprising, and I think that's probably very cool. Very cool. DK Bongo Drum are best controllers. Your quest to become King of Cards has not gone unnoticed. Word has reached the slums, has it? Am I to travel with an entourage of mangy beggars now? You shall remain silent and heed my words well. You stand no chance unless you... Out of my way, you reeking husk! I won't humor panhandlers on my path to the Joustus crown! A child in the guise of a monarch. I will teach you respect and the true meaning of fear. Imagine your minion surviving, but you die. You are impudent, but quick on your feet. Interesting. Horrors, you touched my cape. Now I must launder away your disgusting filth. Take these and waste no more of my time. Starter deck of Joustus cards. Finally, your card quest can begin. A Joustus deck? Did you soil it with your witchery? They're just ordinary Joustus cards. You simpleton! Seek the nearest house of justice and play your role. Dragon Quest slime controllers? Oh, I remember that! I have a little slime squishy. Where is it? It's like a little plushie. I can pretend that I have that. You know? I can pretend I have the controller and just, like, jostle the slime. Someone in chat's gonna tell me not to jostle the slime. I thought of a game that started on N64 that controlled well and has good camera. Winback. Sorry, that just occurred to me. I had to mention it. Operation Winback. No? Okay, no one knows what that game is. Never mind. Came out on PS2 as well. There was a PS2 version. It's just a cool shooty game, kind of influenced a little bit by Metal Gear. I ended up buying that game. I was the one. I was the one who bought it, chat. That was me. I remember I had a lot of fun with that game. I don't know if it aged poorly or what, but... the game had some good it was a cover-based shooter. It was one of the first cover-based shooters, I think, that was released. Yeah, that was one of the first few games that did cover-based shooting really, really well. If it's so good, why don't you stream it? Wait, how do I get back? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna answer your question. Maybe one day I'll check it out. Seriously. Spicy or not, I'm really wondering if that game aged well. It seems to have a bit of a cult following. You there, you're pauldrons, fancy pants, yes, you! My friend and I have an offer for you. We need to talk elsewhere. Sorry, petitioners, I am not accepting gifts from peasants, and I won't have a word of your peasantries. Oh, pleasantries. Does the Joustus clown ring a bell? We bid you no harm. We wish to hear your story, please, your highness. Finally, some recognition of my status. Very well, I'll hear you out. Heave to and grab the rope. Yes, the clown. What I really need to do is go back and buy more health. This ramshackle monstrosity seems ready to splinter to bits, but I must say this view of my future kingdom is quite remarkable. The Glidewing is a sturdy lass. My crew of fortune seekers depend on her, and we turn a mighty profit. And lately we've had our eyes on the Joustus crown. But we need a champion who can outplay King Pridemore. And you, my friend, certainly look the part. Oh, I assure you the Joustus judges will be small work for a talent such as my own. Your Grace, I believe we have an understanding. If we work together, the glory will be yours. First up is King Pridemore, a bearded noble with a razor wit. We're nearing his domain, Pridemore Keep. But it will be a moment yet. Have a stroll around the Glidewing and rest up. Welcome aboard. Hey there, King Man. I pilot this dainty little clipper, and I steer her true. My name's Doe. Dame's Doe at your service. You're cleared for departure. When you're ready, just leap off the bow. You want me to do Cooper like Littlefinger?
We'd been scouting around the plains for Joustus players before we met you. It's peaceful here.
King Knight, you dazzled me with your gleam. A moment, if I may?
Why, I do feel rather regal today. What troubles you, Bard?
Merit medals. You see, I've realized that those brave enough to find them have some most interesting tales to tell. Most interesting indeed. Perhaps I could take a peek at your majestic collection to inspire a melody. Looks like 9 total medals. Each one a song, a poem, a dream. Before you know it, you'll have 10. Marvelous.
I guess that's code for I need 10. Engineer.
Surprised to see you here in the back. Fancy pants? When the Glidewing creaks, I'm the gal with the grease. I do a little freelance inventing too. Want to see?
Hold down to cry your heart out and restore health. Spin to absorb nearby gold. I was almost about to ask the chat if they knew what to do next, and then I realized, like, which one of these was better, rather. And I realized this game isn't out for another 7 days. So, never mind.
Hail, I sense unease regarding my presence. Dost thou wondereth why an apparition stand before ye? Well, not really, no. In life I was called the Vicar of Vigor. You may have seen my many statues scattered across the land. Alas, as prophesied, I cannot find eternal rest, as I have no one upon whom to bequeath my treasured heirlooms. Perhaps you'd agree to take them off my transparent hands?
Pound health hearts out of your enemies. Send forth a flying lance. Okay. Grandma Swamp.
That's all has been written. Let not thy rage wane, for when the bell tolls, thy deed shall pay lane, or rather lay plain. What shall I reveal? Requis mora. The number of times you've fallen in battle is 6.
Nope, not reading this.
It's nice to meet someone who's a true student of me. How do you keep track of such details, witch?
I see and I know all because I am not a witch.
Well, there's a lot of fucking NPCs on this thing.
So, I got this wingsuit and it's great, but I'm scared too. Maybe I'll just stay here a little while longer, work up some steam.
Oh, hey, the Bard and I, we found this place inspiring. That's why I'm up here taking commissions. But materials, I need 1,500 gold to create your likeness. Should be quick.
Oh, how delightful, sir. If only a true artist could capture my resplendence. Are you up to the task?
I can't draw a little line or a line without redrawing it 1,000 times, but the results will shine very soon.
That might be a waste. I don't know. We'll see. Fancy seeing you here, Your Highness. The Glidewing is full of the types that love to buy my merchandise. Why not have a look? Oh, cards. Cheat? Cheat cards? Well, there really is a full motherfucking... Is this triple triad? Oh my god. It's gonna be motherfucking triple triad. Or close enough. Shoulder of bashing. Right. Okay, here's all my stuff. Okay. Another traveler joins our airfaring crew. I'm Cardia. I have a great interest in this land's diversions. Joustus shines light in the heart. Shall we glimmer together? As long as life exists, there will be games. It is all part of the cycle. It really is like triple triad. Or Tetramaster, if you will. Can't place mush. Must push card onto gem. Oh, you can bump. Oh, I get it. What does that mean if you push a card onto a gem, though? Gems are to win? Wait, I want to be on the gems? What the fuck is happening? How would we know? Yeah, good point. How would the chat know? There's no... Maybe you got a pre-release, I don't know. Okay, so this is very much not like Triple Triad. You can bump your own cards down. Blocked by opposing arrow. Blocked by opposing arrow. Do I have any moves? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I do have a move. It's called having the other player win. Try one more. It's good to learn this now, I guess. That's, oh. You motherfucker.
No, no, no. Oh! I get it. Oh, go on gem. Oh, you fuck. That blocks. Okay. Didn't you win already? Well, we're tied currently. Draw. Shit. Why can't I add these ones? Time to cheat? Oh, they're there already. Oh, dumb. Dumb Vinny. Yep, deck is full. Deck is huge! Oh, fuck. I got sucked into a rematch. Alright then, one more. Thanks. Oh, never mind. That's not a good... That's not a thanks. That's not a thanks. That's bullshit. Their fucking deck is overpowered. Mine sucks. Shit your own pants. I guess I didn't see that move. No, sir. I didn't mean to place that. Push right. No, I lost. I mean, you gotta plan a little bit further in advance than say none. Alright. Well, one, I need to think a little bit more about this before I actually place a card down. Two, don't shit your pants. Three, I need better cards. Okay. Let's go buy another heart.
It's really cool, though. I mean, aside from the main gameplay mechanic of King Knight himself, it's a really nice card game, fleshed out. Someone said in chat, no wonder they kept pushing this game back. This card game took a team of Yale graduates and PhDs to come up with it. They had like a fucking AI tank spend 3 years on this. Hey, nice armor, bud, but beware, this is a private training spot. You're interrupting some private training. King Knight needs no training. I'm already well on my way to defeating the Joustus judges. When I do, I'll take the Joustus crown and the title of King of Cards. A fight with judges in it. If you beat them, you get to take their title? Now, wait just a moment. A title isn't... And if you're King Knight, that means beating you would make me a king and a knight? It's not exactly how it... King Knight. This bout is for the title. I mean... Titles, are you prepared to get wrecked? Oh fuck, phase 2. That lance is very, very slow. Cool. Okay, gold chest rolling roadhouse. I also want to go back to that pub, or what I assume was a pub. Whoa, are you okay? Looks like your vigor got knocked out, but that's okay because this is the roll course. Rolling is great. You can sail through dirt, get more distance without stopping or spinning up. Just quickly press X again during your shoulder bash, but watch your spacing. You need a little runway. Oh. Oof. Oof. I feel like whenever I make a noise and I read someone in chat saying, "What was that noise?" I just hear it in Germa's voice. Why Germa? Because when we did the stream with Kryken a while back, I was making meat noises, and he was like, well, "What was that noise? What was that noise?" And that always in my head, it's that. It's always Germa saying it. Vinny is just noises. Well, all of us are just meat making noises. Smite it all. That's such a fine run I did.
I'll never be good enough to challenge King Pridemore. My, is that a brand new Joustus deck? Perhaps we could go over the rules together. My mind is as honed as my armor. I need no prior experience to defeat a knave at cards. Stand aside. I mean no disrespect, Your Highness, but you'll be trounced and your riches squandered without proper advice. It'd be wise and valorous for us both to practice Joustus, my lord. Ready for a bit of brush up on the card-playing parlance, sir? Sire, this is me. This character's like... It is me. I don't... or the King Knight, rather. I don't need a tutorial.
As you can see, I claim the gem by pushing your card up. Push the card right to reclaim the gem for yourself. Oh, but you see, you can't push there. The card is blocked by opposing arrows. There's still a way. You can insert your card in between. The match is almost over. The game ends when the center squares are all full. Each player must place a card on their turn, but the only move I can make will lose me the game. My hand is forced. Alright, fine. You convinced me to play the Slay the Spire. Shovel Knight. A fine match, me lord. It's lovely to play for fun. In real games, the winner takes a card, you know, for keeps. Am I fast? I'm already the best at Joustus. I want to be the best and I want to be the fastest. I have to challenge a child. Winning the Joustus crown should be a piece of cake. Hey, are we playing Joustus or what, mister? I've got Beto cards and Flinkto cards. Nice fucking trash deck I have. Yeah, the draws are terrible, but goddamn. Both of our decks are terrible. Good, take it. Hate it. This kid's cards aren't really that great anyway, so I don't really need them. But, you know. Vinny, you needed to push his cart up. Oh. I didn't think I had any moves. Great, I want a beetle. Anyway, double arrow is pretty great. Oh, you get some money for a win, too. I guess I'm not the best Joustus anymore, or the fastest. Young subject, heed my kingly wisdom. You don't actually need to be the fastest. Just tell people you are. But wouldn't that be lying? I don't know, but if you never race anyone, then you can never be proven wrong. I see. You're right. You're actually right, mister. Wow, thanks. I'm the fastest. No one can outrun me. Isn't that immoral? What a delicious game Joustus is. I mean, delightful. I'm like a kid again when I play. Or as you might have overheard, I've become unbeatable. Unbleatable, rather. Care to butt heads? I've deliberated over my deck for days, but now it's goat time. That's something else, ain't it? That certainly is something else. How do I... You still win? I still win. I will take your skeleton bone clang. Let's see, what do I have too much of in this deck? You can go away, horse. We'll get you in here. What a delicious game, Justices. I mean, delightful. I'm like a kid again when I play. Oh no, I don't want to... I did... already. Bar hop. I'll have a generous goblet of your finest juice. To me, the future king of cards.
Future king, you say? With your gleaming get-up, I'd have expected you to toast the entire house with a round.
Well, as a matter of fact, maybe I will. Yes, indeed. Juice to the house, the finest for everyone, to a new era of my triumph.
Incredible! Generous goblets for everyone on behalf of a new philanthropist. A fee of 5,000 gold will, of course, be required for the consideration, sir. High roller? More like eye roller. Well, you're all the same noble intentions with no coin. It would be you are the king of disappointment.
Did you know it took 3 planes to travel here? And boy, are my armors tired. and made it all the way up here just to look at my Joustus puzzle, then let me summit it up nicely for you. You'll have to win in one move. Call it single combat.
Right move, wrong card. Oh, right, yeah. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Wait, you figured it out? That is supposedly impossible. What just astounding. Well, you piece it together. Yet there's more than one puzzle. I've still got a stack of card conundrums in deck. Care to cut in?
Win game in one turn. Cool. Do one more puzzle. Win game in one turn. Ah. 2 minutes until Brain Yacht? Oh, no, we're past Brain Yacht. We are well past Brain Yacht. Vinny, do the same thing? Push top left up. Oh, then he doesn't have any moves. Oh, I get it. I wasn't considering the fact that the dude would have no moves. I see. Look at all these puns. Oh, I got a card. Good one, too. You thought you were getting Shovel Knight. Surprise! Slay the Spire! I wonder what happens when you give her the 5,000 gold. It's another good card. Well, better than my other stuff. You definitely, you still need some cards that have openings. Hey there, Your Highness. I've got some hot merchandise to juice up your Joustus game. Why don't I have a look? Play all 3 cards in your hand at once. Gem Thief, all cards on a gem flip to become yours. Change your opponent's hand to 3 weak cards. I'm wondering if this stuff is permanent.
Never seen hoof or hide of you before, Goldie. This here's my neighborhood post. Play Joustus with a horse like me, you get trampled, but if you insist...
Thank you. Take that. Super Skeleton. Would be nice to have a Super Skeleton instead of a regular skeleton. But I still need to keep, again, I can't, like, having a couple, like, regular old beetles and rats and stuff is nice. Brain moistening? No. This is the drying of the brain. It's 3:03. This is 3 hours past the yacht. You know the witching hour? It's like that, yeah. It's the yachting hour.
You have my attention now. King or otherwise, you have skill enough at the game, I admit. My unease grows with the developments of this Joustus Crown debacle. The moment I realized that a mastery of Joustus would provide insight, I became champion myself. I'd best you easily in armed combat, but in Joustus, we cross cards. My mind has victory held steadfast. Come, Terrapin, an ambush! Onward, my turtle companion. Let us give our foe a worthy joust!
Turtle table. What is going on with the board? Meteor smash. What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa, asshole! What are you doing? Oh! fuck. Shitcock. That gem... Oh no, we're using meteor now? Oh, come on, dude. Stop with your meteor bullshit. How is this legal? It ain't legal. Push Zambi, can't. The left is, the right side is blocked up. I can push it left. But then I waste my double arrow. Oh no, I can't do that either. Down. Push Zambi down? What am I pushing down? Push gold guy down. I cannot. Oh! Wait, this gold guy. Cannot. This cheating is out of control. Push barred left? How am I gonna do that? Push Super Skelly down? I can't. Chat. Down there. Look. This spot is, can't do that. Can't do it. Fuck. Alright, there's one locked gem. It's not locked, never mind. Wow. Well, it's gonna take one of my good cards. Oh, he took a slime. That's nice of you. Thank you. See, this dude's alright. I gotta go for a rematch. By the way, this dude cheats. I should just cheat then. The shady dude is selling, like, cheats. I may as well just go for it. It's like, what are you even doing, man? Some bullshit on the horizon. I'm amazed at the level of bullshittery that's been happening here. Let's see, maybe over this way. No, a mouse is gonna do something stupid if I do that. Again with... No. 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 I'm wondering if I should, put this here. Yeah. Push horse left with beetle? How do you... What? Push skelly up. I don't think a lot of... I don't think a lot of you know how this works. That's okay. I mean, how could you? The game isn't out, but that's not how this works. I think I win. I got a good draw here. Oh. I mean, listen, I barely know how this works, and I'm making mistakes left and right, so I don't even blame you, chat, but you know, some of the suggestions are just impossible moves. Rat King. Black Knight. I gotta get the Black Knight. That's too good of a card. Terrapin, my loyal steed, even with your technical guidance, we lost the shiny charlatan called our gambit. But tarry not, King Knight, for though it's been fun and games, I sense something is not right. Tread lightly in your leggings. Now is the time to be choosing allies wisely with strategy in mind. Thanks for that. Chat, I'm gonna buy the entire bar. Drinks. A drink for everyone, generous offer, fee of 5,000. Here's the gold.
Be still, my heart. We have a new patron. It's a king night. 3 cheers for the king of this house.
Horns of Heralding, press Y, reclaim gold, and shred enemies with confetti. It was worth it then. Oh, it costs a lot. Was that Augra from Dark Crystal? You reclaim dropped gold with. I like that. The Lich Yard. What time is it? Yeah, we get time. Let's do, oh. Pridemore Keep. Shit, I don't know. I'll do Pridemore. Or Backyard Lab. I guess I hadn't done this before. Psst, over here, sire, it's me. Thanks for dropping by for the test. I finished up our secret device. But the materials aren't free, remember, I need merit medals to pay our suppliers. Rat Bombardier. Release a rat with a safety bomb attached. What? The design of my safety bomb shields the rat from harm. Can you reach the far end of the course? By the way, don't shoulder bash in this cave. There are still a few kinks in the motion sensors. Could end badly. Don't worry, the rat doesn't die until it fucking dies. Secret rat experiments. I see. I understand. Don't worry, the explosion doesn't hurt the rat, but everything else kills the rat. My name is James Cameron. The rat bombardier worked. Thanks to your field tests, King Knight. We'll be ready for production in no time.
Yes, splendid. Why not come aboard my royal airship, then? Enjoy a well-deserved glimpse of my domain.
After all this research, I sure could use some fresh air. Lead the way, sire!
It's now his airship. I made this. This is my airship, King Knight. I am the airship man.
King Knight. Ahoy, avast, bonjour. Any new medals? Oh, 10 merit medals. You're quickly becoming a bard in your own right. It's not much, but I've saved 900 gold to mark this occasion. Would you accept it? I have another form of patronage, sire. Please allow me to regale you with a verse you've inspired. Ahem. As he trod through the grass o'er the hills of the plains, the king's cleanest trousers grew soiled with stains. Abroad from his castle, aloft in the sky, he traded his kingdom for a flagon of lye.
I hate it. Rat, do your job. What's your story? Saw a new passenger come aboard? You see a lot of people come and go, being a pilot. But your crew? That's steadfast. The Glidewing's my home and I stick with my herd. In fact, I've stuck by my Cooper ever since he was running from, the town constable. Anyway, that's enough for now. Let's look to the horizon ahead. A Cooper. He was found in a field of Cooper. Oh yeah. The music. Good stuff. Man, I forgot how good this game's music could be. It's a lot of really good tracks. Also, I kind of remember the Lich Yard here being kind of brutal. And maybe Spectre? I forget which one. They're all kind of like blurring together at this point. Oh. Yeah, King Knight's fun. His core moveset took me a minute because it wasn't Shovel Knight. But it's fun. It's good. There we go. All these ghosts. I remember these ghosts. I like these ghosts. I don't like those ghosts. I think I beefed it. Nope. That has not given me my golds. Maybe it just doesn't work quite that way. So Calibur 4. It just did. Oh, the confetti has to touch it. Oh, I see. Okay, because I didn't. I thought that I grabbed the other ones. Never mind. That's good to know. Someone said, why Soul Calibur 4? That was the first one that came to mind. Not that I even really know why Soul Calibur came to mind in the first place, but... yeah, platformers have a way of making me, angry in ways I have previously not known since the 80s. All 5 years that I lived in them, all 3 months I remember them, maybe, if that. Really no reason I should be using that move as much as I am, so we'll go ahead and rat. Vinny, how's your posture right now? Absolutely awful. At this moment, terrible. Usually, I'm sitting back in the chair, which means the posture is at least, you know, like, straightened out a little bit because, you know, I'm just laying back in a chair. But in this case, I'm, like, hunched over, and I have my arms on the armrests of the chair in a way that I feel like Igor. I feel like Fulgor from Killer Instinct. Oh. Oh, it's Igor. Chad, have you ever smelled a mystery cheese and you don't know what it is or where it's coming from? Yeah, neither have I. And I'm taking note of anyone who says yes, and I'm reporting you to the Better Business Bureau. I remember when I was young, my immediate family would, if they were upset about like a restaurant, or like if they were buying like tiles or paint, and someone upset them, I remember hearing, I'm gonna call the Better Business Bureau like 1,000 times. And of course, nothing ever got done, nothing ever changed. All remained the same. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. The world was moving, she was right there with it, and she was. I think you missed a ladder in the first card pub. No, that's where I fought the knight. Even though the focus of this game is cards, a little bit, well, not entirely the focus, but a really nice addition. Oh, it's the helicopter rats! Yes! But yeah, no, it's a nice addition. They still did a really good job with shuffling the Shovel Knight experience around. I have been playing their cards, but it's just nice to see them in action. See you later. So I just looked down at the date, and it is currently December 4th. By the way, how the fuck did it get to December so quickly? But it's December 4th, which means Mario Maker DLC will be out tomorrow night? No. Not tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow night. I don't know when Nintendo usually releases their DLC. I mean, it could be at midnight. I doubt very much it's midnight, but... Vinny, less than 1 month and the decade is over. We choose... in this decade... to go to the moon... and do the other things... not because it is easy... but because... Hello, sire. A moment of your time, if I may. I'm King Pridemore's former advisor, Traitorous. Who would have known? I lost faith in the doddering old fool. I seek a new king. But you look, every bit the part. To prove my devotion, I'll give you this pilfered heirloom. I'm sure King Pridemore won't notice I stole it. Here, my liege. Have a glimpse. Isn't it a beauty? Turn damage back onto your enemies. I'll await you across the rampart. Note that this area's magic disables your shoulder bash. Bash? It's a bounty hunter in the Star Wars universe, if I'm not mistaken. You would think, like, how are they going to come up with new and meaningful power-ups after all this time? After Shovel Knight, Plague Knight, Spectre Knight. And they still kind of do it. They do. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. It do. Wow, look at that power. My powers have doubled since last time I saw you, Count Dooku. Twice the pride, double the fall. Again, I'll talk about it during the Star Wars playthrough tomorrow. But boy, is that movie funny. And unintentionally so. How could this happen? We're smarter than this. Very quotable movie. Whether it be just for the memes or the fact that it's just a quotable-ass movie, but... man. Well done, Your Majesty. My faith seems well placed in your wisdom.
King Pridemore is naught to me now.
I enjoy your way of thinking, traitorous. Why don't you join my retinue? Your loyalty will be well rewarded.
A scummier character than we've ever had before.
Mother, what are you doing here?
Sugar Plum, here you are. I grabbed one of your little rat ropes, and suddenly I was whisked up here.
Your dear mother was just telling us all about the many virtues of King Pridemore.
I just love King Pridemore. I read in King's Weekly that he was a real stickler for the rules.
Mom, hush! You know that you're not to disturb my quests. Stay out of my thing!
Without rules, one can't be much of a ruler. Perhaps your mother's insight could help guide our quest. Oh, what a thrill, dearies, to fly through the sky and perhaps even catch a glimpse of a king.
This is nonsense! Hogwash! Mother, say nothing to my servants!
King Pridemore, no surprise, he's a Joustus judge, mind like steel trap and heart of gold and charming to boot.
Alright, that'll be enough. I'm done. There was a ladder that went up in the pub. Vinny, any plans to watch The Expanse or The Witcher later this month? Yes. Oh yeah, there was. Yeah, I'm a big Expanse fan, and I'm wondering if that Witcher is gonna end up any good. You found my secret lookout. Great view, huh? I've always wanted to ride in an airship. It's my dream.
That sounds dumb, whizzing about in a giant floating target.
Even though I am in a... Anyway. Hey, it is not. The Glidewing's captain can dodge any threat. He's even got his own card. Here, have one. Cool background. What a nice game this is, chat. This is a nice game. They did a good job with this. I'm very, very happy with this. Shovel Knight, it's almost sad that we're, like, pretty much done with Shovel Knight now after this, right? But, it's always been, like, a nice surprise, or, like, a nice thing to play every couple years. We go back into the world of Shovel Knight and with a new, really fucking high-quality game. And this is no different. Shovel Showdown I have as well, and I'll stream that at some point too, I'd imagine. Someone said sure would be nice if they did something original. Well, I mean, I was talking about that in the beginning of the stream, and I would love to see Yacht Club try their hand at something in the 3D dimension. The third dimension. Maybe, if not a Shovel Knight 64, then maybe just like a different thing altogether that's not Shovel Knight related. Or they can go 16-bit with their style for the next game and just keep doing what they're doing. I wouldn't mind seeing them take on like a Zelda-type game. Or a Metroidvania. There's like, I think they could do a lot of things. They're a very talented company, and they're really... I like what they do, and I support them. So, good shit. Shovel Knight Dig is 16-bit. What is Shovel Knight Dig? I don't even know. Shovel Knight Dig. I think I know what this is, actually. No, I do know what this is. Oh, right. Yeah, the roguelite. Right, okay. Okay, so this is their 16-bit foray. So now it's time to do PlayStation or N64, of course. Vinny, will you check out Cyber Shadow when that comes out? I don't even know what Cyber Shadow is. Maybe I do. Maybe I just blocked it out of my mind. The quality here is real crusty, but this is... I did see this and I just totally forgot. But it looks good. Cyber Shadow. Oh, this is the, I know what Cyber Shadow is. No wonder you brought that up. Yacht Club is publishing this, and it's like a ninja game. I remember I was like, ninjas are so in right now, because it looks like Ninja Gaiden, but it also heavily... Cyber Shadow is heavily reminding me of The Messenger and Katana Zero. This one does look very good, though. Will I stream it? I don't know. It's possible. It's nice to play a classically styled game every now and then if it's done really well, and this one looks good, so I'll look into it. Katana Zero is more samurai. Well, yeah, I guess so. Alright, well, anyway, really happy that I was able to play this today. Thank you for watching. I will not be playing this. I will definitely not be playing this until next week. Just because I can't. I promised I would only do like 2 hours, and I did 2 hours. Yeah, I mean, they basically said in the email, use your own judgment. Don't spoil the game for people, because then, you know, some people want to experience it for themselves. And I said, well, can I do the first part of the game like for 2 hours and then come back to it later? And they said, sure, no problem. That's fine. So after December 10th, I can stream more of it. Alrighty, that's the stream. Thank you, everybody. As always, you have my thanks, my deepest appreciation for stopping by the stream, and I'm glad that I could show you Halo Reach, which is good. It just needs a little work. It needs a little bit of an update for the audio, and hopefully I can show you that multiplayer soon too. And King Knight, good. Sorry, what was he talking about? Oh, Game Awards. Yeah, I'll be streaming those. I've been getting some real good voice cracks lately.